Hey, what's up? It's your girl, niquelaclaire, and you're tuned into Nique at Night. And tonight we're going to be talking very briefly about a serious topic that has been triggered by Chrisean and Taseki's clip on the trailer of the newest season of Baddies on Zeus. Now, I've done a lot of coverage on Chrisean and Blueface, but I don't really cover the sister a lot because I don't have a Zeus account. I don't watch the gutter snipe shows that they put out, and I'm not entertained by seeing a bunch of grown women fighting, pulling out hair over irrelevant, silly stuff. I just don't watch the content, so I don't really have a lot of commentary on her sister. However, in this new episode or this new trailer of the new season, they used this situation as the opener. And in the opener, Chrisean is holding her baby and she's confronting her sister, saying that when she was 7 years old, her sister made her eat her private area. Now, I think that it caused a big spark in the comments. There was a lot of people who said, you know what, I believe her. I don't think that she would lie about something like this. Oh my God, it's so messed up that her sister would do that to her, blah, blah, blah. And then there was the flip side to the comments, to people saying, I don't believe her. I think that she's lying. All she do is lie. She lied about Blueface being gay. She lied about, this person, that person. And anytime she's mad at somebody, she makes up something about them and tells lies all the time. Then there were people who felt like the age of them mattered, and a lot of people did not view it the same. So there was like arguments all throughout the comments of all the blogs. One person feeling this way, that way, this way, or the other. I'm not here to say who's lying, who's telling the truth, or if, who's guilty, who's innocent. I don't think that any of them are, on this. I feel like it was a house of horror, okay? And a house of horror in the sense of it was starting at the top of the siblings being violated and trickled in. I feel like they all were victims of a certain particular circumstance. And I think that airing out something like this, I think that it deserved a better platform to be able to go over all of the nuances of such a sensitive topic. Now, in Black households, white households, Mexican, Asian, whoever, you can oftentimes hear of stories of children playing house, humping on kids. And this is something that happens in all the communities across the land. And it's such a sensitive topic because some people write it off and they think, when people are young, they play house, no big deal. And then there's people who look at it and feel like, no, I was violated. I'm traumatized by this. I feel like you wronged me, et cetera, et cetera. Because there's so many levels and so many nuances, starting from the older kids being violated allegedly by a dad, a father figure, or an older male. I can't remember which one it was, but it was alleged that Taseki was violated, the older sister was violated. And then now we hear Chrisean before she said that she was not violated. She was the only one that wasn't violated. Now she's saying that she was violated. So it just sounds like it's a lot of intricate nuances that required a professional to kind of carry this conversation if there is going to be such a confrontation. Now, I'm going to agree with Taseki when she says that she believes that this was for ratings. Now, that's not me saying that I don't believe Chrisean. I just believe that it probably was done to draw in ratings because when it starts out, the trailer, you get this. And again, I don't think that Zeus Network was the platform to do it. I feel like, somebody who is licensed, there's so many licensed professionals that can do a confrontation. If you want to confront somebody you feel like you were wronged by, because it's such a sensitive topic, it requires that level of professionalism to navigate through. I feel unfortunate for all of them because this is the story of a lot of kids. This isn't just a Chrisean thing. A lot of people would like to make Chrisean like she's more of a victim than other people. And it's like, this is a situation that goes on in a lot of households. You know what I mean? And it's something that is a trigger for people. Some people hear this and they're absolutely triggered. Some people hear this and, like I said, they think it's no big deal. So it requires delicacy when you're dealing in these type of topics. I think that they should all get therapy. I think that if Chrisean was 7 years old, her sister was 12 years old, I think that there is a lot of therapy needed in this type of situation. Did it happen? Did it not happen? That's not for me to say. I don't know. Is it possible that it could have happened? Yes, it's very possible if the older siblings had been touched. Is it possible that Chrisean made it up and she's being vindictive? It's possible. But again, I don't know. I think that it's a good thing that the conversation is being had. But I think there's a lot of misconceptions when it comes to these types of conversations. A lot of people automatically assume that in order for this type of cycle to happen, from the older kids being violated to the younger kids, that they automatically have the poster family in mind of a crackhead mama, somebody who not there or whatever. But these types of things can happen with working mothers, at-home mothers, parents that have mother and father in the household, and so much more. So I just think that is just crazy. So let me go to the part where Taseki is saying that she feels like Chrisean is using her own trauma and making it be her own. So if you could see what's in the black box, Taseki reposted this and she said, "This ish hurt on a whole different level. How you trying to take me and Chan's trauma and say it's yours?"
Well, you know what I'm saying? I never personally went through something that took my level, like my childhood away. The only thing that took my childhood away was like mommy always sleep and being at friend's house, but that's it. I don't know. I told my young self, it's okay to not be okay. But I don't know. What would you tell your young self? I said, but Tifa and you, Chastity, y'all went through some shit. Like, Yeah. Like, nobody never, you know what I'm saying? I never personally went through something that took my level, like my childhood away. The only thing that took my childhood away was like mommy.
All right, so her sister reposted this as proof that I guess Chrisean was lying, saying, look, here's the video where she said that nobody ever took her childhood away, but then now she's coming forward saying that I did something to her. I don't think that this is proof that nothing didn't happen, because some people don't like to say certain stuff like that. And I don't know that she's, I don't know. I mean, it's like I said, it's such a nuanced subject that it's crazy. I don't know. I'm gonna just end the conversation. I'm gonna end the video there. I just feel like everybody should be in therapy. Do I look at Taseki like she's a pred and all this stuff? I think that she's a victim, and I feel like other children in the house are victims, whether that be Chrisean or whoever. I feel like victims, how would I want to say? Like, I feel like they're all victims, if that makes sense. And them being all victims doesn't mean that another person is not affected by being a victim. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you being a victim and then doing something and making this person a victim, it doesn't mean that because you're a victim, this person isn't affected, if that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like they're all victims, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. A lot of people, like I said, there was a lot of different conversations about it. There was, yes, she did it. No, she didn't. Oh, she's the horrible person in the world. All this stuff. Cancel her, or all type of different conversations. I think that is good that the conversation or the dialogue is happening, but since we are on this topic, are you guys having these conversations with your kids? Are you guys being more tentative around the stuff that's going on around your kids? Is this situation an eye opener to you to pay more attention to your children and what's going on in your household? Now, me, I'm not saying that nothing can never happen, but I'm thankful, to my knowledge, nothing has happened to my child. You know what I mean? I'm a mother who, I walk these halls, and I'm a light sleeper. So I will like be asleep and I hear the faintest noise, I'm up and I'm walking the halls. But even people like me who are a light sleeper, stuff can happen like that. You could be awake and something can happen. You could be, in your room, they in the room, and it happened like that. So I want people to also not just write it off and think that, oh, well, Chrisean and them mama was on drugs, so I'm not a drug head, so this not happening to my kid. Don't just automatically assume. Hopefully, if you guys are opening up the dialogue to have these types of conversations, you're opening up that dialogue with your children, and it's opening up your awareness to just kind of be on your toes a little bit more when it comes to kids and things like that. I think that when you have multiple children, you got 3, 4, 5 children, you can't be everywhere all the time. I have one child and it's just me and my daughter living here. I don't, you know what I mean? So like when there's other children, I'm able to but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to just end the video because I feel like it's so much that I want to say, but I don't want to. I'm going to just end the video. Y'all tell me what y'all think. But like I said, I just hope that y'all are not just writing it off that because their mother was on drugs, something can't be happening in your household. Hopefully, if you're having this conversation, you're having this debate, you're having your opinions on it, if you do have children, you're opening up dialogue to have those conversations with your children and being more alert. Don't let the boyfriend watch. Okay, let me end it because child's gonna cause a whole different thing. All right, y'all, peace. Cause we're gonna invest in and why. Anyways, I'll see y'all on the next one.